And what was I going to say? Now I'm distracted. We're talking about form. It's perfect time to do this because you guys are right in the middle of your found object sculptures that's dealing with form. Does anybody know what I say, what I mean when I say form? No? Shape? Yes, it's dealing with shape. Okay. Shape. We haven't covered shape yet, so it's kind of doing it backwards. But form is really good because, like I said, we're doing the found object sculptures. Shape would be two-dimensional. So it's something like a drawing would be, like if it's like a flat drawing, like this. This is just a square. This is a cube. What'd you say?
It's like square by my image.
Yes. Form is 3D. So that's what we're talking about when I say form. I mean three-dimensional objects. Does that make sense? Yes? 2D is shape, 3D is form. Form is like everything around us, like everything that, your chair that you're sitting in, your table, it's all form, it's all 3D. Okay, there's organic form versus geometric form. We've talked about organic versus geometric before, correct? Up when we were talking about shape, I believe. Okay. Organic shape is just random like shapes. These top four would be considered organic. They have it's a natural, less well-defined edges versus geometric shapes. So you think geometric geometry that you're doing with shapes, triangles, squares, circles, and so on. They have clear edges. So that's the difference between.
Why isn't there a name under that?
Why is their name under this? Because these have names. I mean, these are tree, bird, but it was two different pictures. So, okay. Okay, this would be the most simple explanation for what a geometric form would be. They're almost always, geometric things are almost always made of cubes, pyramids, cones, spheres, cylinders, all of those things. It's the difference between square, like a triangle, pyramid. Do you get what I'm saying? It's taking it from 2D to 3D. Here's another example. This is an example of an organic form. This sculpture is in the Milwaukee Museum of Art. It's pretty cool. Basically, it's just made up of a different random organic shapes. They don't have a well-defined edge. It's not a geometric shape. Architecture, your house that you live in, cities, skyscrapers, all of that. Architecture is all pretty much geometric form. So here's an example of a crazy building made of rectangles, all of that. Thank you. Does that make sense to you guys? Yes? Head nod? Yes? Get it? Thank you. Okay. And how many of you guys have been here before? Levine?
Oh,
This is in Chicago, downtown Chicago. It's it's pretty well known in the Midwest just because it is in the heart of Chicago. But this is the Bean, is what its nickname is. This would be an example of an organic form, an organic sculpture, because it has not well-defined edges. You wouldn't call that a circle, right? Because it's not completely it's not a circle. So, yes. What do you think this is organic or geometric? Organic. I've heard some organic, some geometric back there. What do you think so? Because it's what?
it's like a real
It has less defined edges. Would be and somebody back here said geometric. Anybody? Well, you guys are both right. It's not the right or wrong thing. The spoon, this is Spoonbridge and Cherry by Klaus Oldenburg, and Jordan knows, right? She has ceramics, and all these big sculptures you've seen around the room, that's from ceramics class they did. Klaus Oldenburg. This is the artist that they made their sculptures after. The spoon would be considered an organic shape, but then the cherry, the sphere, this would be a geometric shape. So, does that make sense to you guys? Okay, we're gonna do an activity now. And then if you finish it by the end of the hour, you can go back to working on your found art. So I'm gonna write up on here. You're gonna grab a sheet of white paper and you're gonna split your paper into 6 squares. I have magazines up here for you, as well as the green box right here filled with magazines. You guys are gonna look through all these different magazines and find examples of geometric and organic forms. So I'll put it up here, the instructions on the board, and you guys can get started. If you have any questions on what I'm asking, you can let me know. But you missed out. Form is 3D. That's all you really need to know. It's pretty simple. It's something that you should know building your found art sculptures. Questions? Okay, get started.